Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel Divinely Transformed, where freedom begins within. Together, we break the chains of karma, reclaim our power, and rise into divine sovereignty. Your path to autonomy and freedom starts right here. Thank y'all so much for being here with me today. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. Something that I've thought about for a long time, which is expanding also into doing celebrity readings. I already follow them anyway. I might as well do my own style of readings for them. So before I even start, I want to preface this by saying that I have the utmost respect for all humans. And my readings are for the highest good of all, especially the situation that I am reading on. So my content isn't necessarily salacious, but it might sound that way because, I'm asking the juicy questions that are going on at the time. But my readings will be oriented towards giving them advice to break their karmic cycles. So, and that's all done with love. No judgments. So, I just want to preface that because I can sound judgmental with my tone of voice. That's unintentional. I can't help that about myself. But I figured I needed to get that out of the way because I'm not looking to ruin anybody's career. I'm not looking to perpetuate gossip that isn't true. And I'm not really trying to be nosy into the private lives of them. My intent is to help, and hopefully they may find my content. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. So, I just thought that I would just try this out. I really like this. So, what's the most salacious thing that is going on today? I would say J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk. Yeah, as we all know, Ms. Erika Kirk just recently became a widow. Now, I never even heard of Mr. and Mrs. Kirk before the assassination of Mr. Charlie Kirk, but I don't even know who these people are. I don't really have any investment in this one way or the other. So let me just put this out there. I did vote for Trump, but I'm not a MAGA supporter, and I'm really not even a Trump supporter. I actually don't know why I did that. I guess the other option was just so awful that I was like, well, at least Trump had previous experience. So that was the basis of how I voted. But please don't hold that against me. That is mine to carry, but that was my thought processes there. Because she didn't have any experience and he did. So, with all that being said, I could really care less about these people. I don't really follow them, and I'm very detached from it. So, I have no stake in what comes out of this reading, but I will approach this reading like I approach all of my other readings for happy, healthy, and harmonious relationships. So, with all that being said, I'm just going to dive in and we're going to find out what the scoop is, because I saw that hug too. And that hug was very intimate for a woman who just lost her husband a couple months ago. Was it a couple months ago? Yeah, it was September 11th. We had to have another September 11th ritual. Now I'm being sarcastic. Because those people that do those rituals are freaking ridiculous. But they have great power. Not that I really care. I don't have nothing to do with it. Don't want nothing to do with it. Don't know nothing. Don't want to know nothing. Well, I know enough. I don't want to know more. All right. So I thought that I would use a different deck, because this deck also has the Spanish word for the card on the top, because I'm sure that there might be a lot of people in other countries that might not speak my language or understand it. They understand the cards. All right. Father God, Holy Spirit, please show me the connection between J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk. I'm going to have 2 cards on one side for J.D. Vance, and I'm going to have 2 cards on the other side for Erika Kirk, and 1 card in the middle that connects them together. I like that. That's 5 cards. I'm the agent of change because that's my birth path number, life path number, number 5. It's not an easy path, but I happen to enjoy it now. All right. So, Charlie Kirk on the left, starting with the 8 of Cups reverse. Not Charlie Kirk, J.D. Vance. Forgive me. J.D. Vance, 8 of Cups reverse. Well, I can tell you right now that he keeps returning to something. Whether this is like a state of mind that produces emotion that he keeps returning to. And it could correspond with something physical or a location or an environment. But the 8 of Cups reverse, it also signifies like emotional immaturity. Like, he's all professional, but he's very immature emotionally. I mean, no judgment. I mean, a lot of people are, and they're completely unaware of it. And I once was too, so it's not judgment, it's recognition. On the top of the 8 of Cups, it's Ocho de Copas. If I butcher these Spanish words, please forgive me. I mean, I did have a Spanish class. I didn't get very far. I did all right. I can get by, but it doesn't sound the best. So what else for J.D. Vance? We have 7 of Pentacles reversed. Well, he's definitely investing in many things that aren't worth investing in. All right, so Erika Kirk, we've got death. Well, how obvious is that? La Muerte. Oh, and 7 of Pentacles reversed. Siete de Oros. And that's in the reverse. The other way around. Like that. And so, Erika Kirk, the death card. La Muerte. Well, we all know what that's about. She's had a very recent change. This transition is still in her energy, and it was an actual death of her husband. And that can happen sometimes, but usually the death card just means change, transformation. Well, we can say Erika Kirk's whole life changed in a split second. So, I'm not surprised to see that. All right, and for Erika Kirk, she's showing up as the King of Wands. Oh my God. This woman's masculine. This woman is controlling J.D. Vance. This woman's energy is stronger than his. because his area is showing weakness. This is emotional immaturity, returning to things in his mind that could be environmental, but it's definitely causing emotional reactions, that he's staying in situations that are uncomfortable for him, and he's not speaking out. He's not coming out of his comfort zone. He is not leaving things behind that his soul is calling him to. J.D. Vance is in the middle of soul suppression. And he invests in a lot of things that aren't worth his time, his energy, or his resources. I don't know what those things are, and I don't really want to know. It's not the point. The point is whatever those things are, it needs to be rectified. Because over here on his side, these are cards of weakness. Over here on Erika Kirk's side, these are cards of power. This woman has power, and she wields it and uses it to her advantage. This woman is not what she seems. Let me just say that. Because how many women do you know that lose their husband and they become magnetic, confident, hardworking, go-getting, getting what you want, always getting what you want, being in power, attracting what you want with confidence and ease, making decisions from this energy. Everything this woman does is calculated. It's intense and backed with fire. Oh, dude. What's the energy in between? Oh. The Ace of Wands reversed. Well, that's a dud. So, I'm sorry. The King of Wands is Rey de Bastos. Sorry if I said that wrong. Rey de Bastos? Maybe. I don't know. But this Ace of Wands being in the reverse for the energy between them. Wah, wah, wah. As de Bastos. This isn't necessarily proof that they're not having an affair. But there is no spark of attraction between them. But that does not mean a whole lot, because people still do the deed when this is in the reverse. It's just, it's like automatic. It's emotionless. It's not an exciting or an intense or a thrilling experience. It's just like, oh, whatever, it's done. That's what I'm talking about. So this isn't definitive proof that they're not having an affair. But I don't think it's very likely. I really don't. There is no spark between them. I think Erika Kirk is more interested in using touch and embracing men to further promote this very confident King of Wands power. I think it's all just bold, calculated political moves, because Erika Kirk has political aspirations. Yeah. I think she sees J.D. Vance and she's like, what the fuck is this? How is he the vice president? Because he if you have conversations with this man, like, you can probably see a lot of flaws and underdeveloped traits. Because this man's living unconsciously and living from states of fear, because let me tell you, when this Eight of Cups is in the reverse, it's fear of the unknown and already being familiar with your comfort zone, which, you know, that statement, better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. I mean, I think that's misleading, because what if what you don't know isn't the devil? What if it's the very thing that's going to get you out of it, but you don't know because you're not willing to leave it all behind? This man's probably like this with all of his relationships. Like, he has relationships with people that he doesn't even like, and he pretends to be somebody that he's not just to fit in with these people, to impress these people. This man is a shell of himself. I mean, if you're filled with fear and you make choices rooted from fear, it's a bad investment because it perpetuates the fear. Like, the things that he invests his time, money, and energy to, not all of them are fruitful. And he doesn't get returns back that are worth anything. If anything, like, he most likely gets a lot of rotten karmic returns. He's still in his karmic cycles, learning how to get out. Or I don't know if he's learning how to get out, but maybe he's hoping there's a way out, and maybe I feel like he's resigned himself to there's no way out. Like, he's in this, and it's uncomfortable, but he's used to it. He don't like it, but he's a part of it now, so he's used to it. And I am speaking very metaphorically. And just think about what it is that he's a part of. So, with all that being said, this man's soul is not alive. It is dead. He has no passion. He has no drive. He has no ambition. And she's not attracted to that at all. She sees a weak man. A weak man to control with a hug. And that's what that was all about. Let's pull a few more cards. 2 more for each side. Ace of Swords. As de espadas. As de espadas. Ace of Swords. Well, that's a card of truth. That's a card of receiving information. And this could be receiving information in your head from the divine, which people just often describe it as coming out of thin air, but I believe that it's from divine forces or from demonic forces, whichever you associate with. And you associate with them, with each faction, by what it is that you do and how you present yourself. So the Ace of Swords is here, as the espadas, and it's underneath the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So this man knows the truth about what he's into, and he's in it. He loves it. King of Cups. He loves what he does very, very much. It's right under the Seven of Pentacles. King of Cups in Spanish is Rey de Copas. Sorry if I butchered it. Yeah, this man really loves what he does. even though like it's suppressing his soul. He knows that he's not getting good returns on his investments of his time, energy, money, all the things. I mean, money regenerates, but time and energy, well, energy can regenerate too, but time you can never get back, right? So, he loves what he does. He does. Very deeply. He's very passionate about it. He's passionate about truth seeking. Oh, bless this man. Living in karmic cycles, seeking the truth. Oh, he's going to come out of these karmic cycles because he is guided by truth. He is guided. His head and his heart is aligned with this Ace of Swords and this King of Cups. He's in full alignment. So he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. So even though right now he's in a state of weakness because he's in karmic cycles, he's still a truth seeker. And he loves it. That's his passion. And his passion will lead him out of his karmic cycles. I have faith in that. Well, hopefully he sees this video too. And maybe he could just get another insight. So let's pull 2 more cards for Erika Kirk here. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow. That makes complete sense because it's underneath La Muerte, the death card. And in Spanish, the Wheel of Fortune is La Rueda de Fortuna. La Rueda de Fortuna. I probably said it wrong both times. But this makes sense. So the Wheel of Fortune. This was an unlucky event. This death, this change, this transition. It was unfortunate. However, it was still fated and destined to happen because it's the Wheel of Fortune card. And it's a karmic marker that was always intended to happen. So, Mr. Charlie Kirk's death was planned before he was born. Get a load of that. The 9 of Pentacles, yeah. She's forced to be standing strong on her own. Nueve de Oros. 9 of Pentacles. She is confident. She is strong. She is stable, solid, and independent all by herself. And she radiates masculine fire energy, which makes this woman even more powerful with her energy. I am not by any means saying the word powerful in a way that I admire. Because this woman, at this point, from what I'm looking at, is on the verge of making a series of choices that she can't come back from. Her drive and her ambition is strong. This woman is full of fire. She is determined to create change. This woman wants to change the world. And I know I don't have the World card here, But that's what her goal is. She wants to change the world. Well, what are her values and ethics? I'm not sure what her values and ethics are, but I feel like they're morally gray. They would have to be. With this passion and this drive for political power and influence, she wants to be the next Charlie Kirk. She wants to carry on his name. She wants to carry on his work and be a figure more powerful than him, succeeding him, but also mixing in elements of herself in it, but also keeping Charlie Kirk's name and mission alive. I don't know these people. I don't care about these people. I never even had these thoughts before, so I'm definitely channeling. But I'm not really a fan of Miss Erika Kirk's energy, because this woman is absolutely determined to make something of herself. She is determined to succeed her husband and one-up him. I'm not a fan of that energy at all. It's so aggressive. That ambition is what is going to get people into that world that they can't come back from. And I'm watching what I'm saying very, very carefully. I am. Energy in between. Clarifying the Ace of Wands reverse is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nueve de Espadas. Nine of Swords reverse. She ain't worried about him. She ain't attracted to him at all. In fact, I think that she makes fun of him. I think that she compares herself to J.D. Vance and sees him as pathetic. And she's secretly determined to be better than J.D. Vance, too. She has absolutely no respect for J.D. Vance, which is why she embraced him the way that she did. She ain't interested in him. No way, man. No. No. He is the last thing on her mind. But she ain't afraid to touch and embrace these men, to manipulate them so that she can further whatever she's doing. That's what I'm saying here. There ain't nothing here. It's just a woman manipulating her way to the top of the political sphere. So with that being said, I feel like this reading is done. I really hope that Ms. Kirk will eventually see how her ambition has led her astray in the future. Because it's probably going to take quite a while for this woman to realize, wow, I think I might have fucked up getting into the political world. But you think? I don't know. J.D. Vance is regretting it. I think a lot of them regret it because I think that they have to give up a lot to be in the government, be working there. I think that they have to really sacrifice a lot for this position. and I say that word sacrifice very loosely, but they take the word much more seriously, if you catch my drift. But I think in all reality, Mr. J.D. Vance is more on his way to his karmic path than Miss Kirk is. Miss Kirk is so far gone. She is blinded by her ambition. She wants to create this change so bad. Like, it is a burning passion for her. What even is her ideology? I don't even know. So I don't care. I mean, I heard that they were like Christian, or they had like traditional views, or I don't freaking know, but I don't even know what those words mean anymore, because words lost their meaning, and people use words for things that it's not even that, but they still do it. So words are so blurred. But I really do hope that Miss Kirk sees the error of her ambition, and it really seems like this woman will do whatever it takes to be in the political sphere. And this card almost ensures that she will be, because she's got the financial and the social support that she needs to climb the ranks. This woman's got people behind her. This woman's got experience behind her. This woman's got resources behind her. So she's good. She's sitting pretty here. So she's got the funds and the ambition. And she's using the misfortune of the death of her husband as her stepping stone. And that's really how it goes. I mean, I'm not being rude, but that's really what she's doing. And it makes me question, did she really love this man? Because I feel like this woman loves herself more than anything. I don't see a woman grieving. I see a woman fueled with passion, desire, and ambition. And she is determined to succeed at her mission, what she is planning to do. She is focused and she is well funded. And this woman's going to climb the ranks, do the right things to get in. I don't know if this woman's going to learn lessons or not. I mean, some people don't. Some people aren't meant to. Some people are just meant to do shit like this in their lives, and then they have no way of like redeeming themselves whenever they die. And then they go into their spirit form, and they're being judged for what they did, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't really realize that my actions caused so much pain. Because some people might have some awareness of it, but whenever you're having your life review, you're going to be very aware of everyone you ever hurt and impacted, it for the good or for the bad. So just be careful of how you treat people. I mean, I definitely treated people poorly. My life review isn't going to be the best in the beginning, but it really was just the path to where I am now, so I can't regret it. It just, what matters is that the transformation happened. So I think JD Vance is on the path of transformation. Erika Kirk's on the path of self-driven ego. And she ain't bothered by it, because the Nine of Swords in reverse is like being able to rest and sleep and not have anxiety or worry, be plagued with obsessive thoughts or anything like that. Like, this woman don't give no shits. She don't care. She's not attracted to this man. But that doesn't mean she didn't open her legs. Tarot can't prove or disprove that. So, I really hope that this video was helpful, educational, thought-provoking, inspiring. Any of those things or anything else that I haven't mentioned. My goal and the whole point of this is to help and not hinder. Yeah. Thank you all for being here with me today. Let's do what I do for my other readings. Close it out with advice from Archangel Michael. For both sides. Advice for JD Vance and advice for Erika Kirk. Because even though they're celebrities and they probably won't watch this, but I don't know that. They might. And, on the chance that they might, I'll give advice. Well, Archangel Michael make advice. JD Vance gets make a commitment. So, Mr. Vance, if you're watching me, I don't know, you might not be, but if you are, your prayer should be, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Wow. His heart and his mind is fully open to every experience. So I pray that it stays that way, because it's the only way that he is going to get through this and be able to transform his soul. So, advice for Miss Erika Kirk. This was upside down, but I'm not going to read it as upside down. There's a favorable outcome for Erika Kirk here. So, doubtful she's watching, but if she is, her prayer should be, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. The whole point of saying these prayers is so that you can say these things that you want, and so you say that, and so you will be put in situations with people, places, and things that will give you opportunities to practice doing what you say you want. And the more you say it, the more you make yourself believe that you already are. Affirmations are so important. But prayers are equally important, because that opens people up to help from the angels, well, whoever they're praying to. But I'm hoping that they're praying to angels or the Most High God or Jesus or somebody like that. But there's many people who don't. And so I'm not about that, but I am aware of that. And especially for this reading, these people very well may be exposed to the other things that they pray to. And we'll leave it at that. So, Ms. Erika Kirk's going to have a favorable outcome from all of this. It very well looks like that from these cards. I wish her luck, and I pray that she has integrity, or she builds integrity and really delivers messages in a responsible, balanced way so they don't provoke fear into anybody. And that is my prayer for Miss Erika Kirk. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So that's me closing the reading and hoping for the best for these two individuals. If I said this before, give it a thumbs up if you like it, if you found any kind of value in it, if you were entertained, if you learned anything. Please drop a comment. Love to hear from you. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because this is the channel where I show you how to get out of karmic cycles, to help you feel better, to help you transform your life into something that you could never even imagine to be possible until it actually happens. And I know that sounds grand, but it kind of is. Once you experience it, there's really no going back. And if you do, you're dumb. Sorry. But like, you go back, you die. Like, you can't go back to the old way of being once you transform. So that's just the way that it is. And if you start suppressing yourself after you've transformed and all of that, eventually your spirit's going to die, your connection with the divine dies, and your spirit dies, and you become dead inside, and yeah. Living dead inside is not fun. I was there. I'm never going back. It was horrible. It was so painful. I don't carry any of that pain anymore. I've transmuted so much of it. It's possible that you can free yourself from pain and trauma, because I'm still doing it. And it's unbelievable. But it's so palpable. Like, it's happening, and it's unfolding, and it's exciting, and it's terrifying, and I'm welcoming it with open arms, because change is what we're here to do. Our souls are meant to evolve. All that being said, I'm just going to let everyone go. I could talk forever. Thanks again. I have original content daily content on TikTok. So if you like my content here, you go through my videos here, you want to see more of me on TikTok, I have original videos over there too. And that link is in the description box below, along with everything else. So thanks again, and I'll talk to y'all soon.